Hey friend, have you been trying to manifest but it hasn't been going exactly as planned? Well, I'm going to share with you a quick shadow work technique right in this video that you can use to help you start acknowledging some limiting thoughts and behavior patterns that you might be holding on to. And that's the first step to start releasing them. All you're gonna need for this is a journal and a pen. So get that out, and the first thing you're gonna do is connect with your higher self. If you haven't done this before, your higher self is in essence an extension of you. It's what I call boss mode activated. So it's not possessions or things in life, it's how you wanna feel as you go through this journey. So for example, my higher self is calm, non-reactive, emotionally and financially independently secure, consistent, persistent, and a guide. Am I all those things all the time? No, but my shadow work gets me closer every single day. So starting with my higher self is, start listing the traits and qualities of your higher self. Because we're talking about manifestations, next, I want you to write down what you're manifesting in present tense and how it will feel when you get there. For example, I feel honored and excited and relieved to be a full-time author and have 100 students in my online beginner shadow work course. Now we're gonna connect with our shadow self by using our higher self list. Look at the first thing on that list and ask yourself, do I feel, for example, confident? If the answer is no, write down my shadow self is, and then write down the opposite of that. So my shadow self is insecure. And do that for the rest of the list. I don't want you to look at this list as a bunch of things that are wrong with you. Remember, there's nothing positive or negative on this planet. Your perception makes it so. Now we're gonna go down that list, look at that manifestation, and see what are the limiting thoughts and behavior patterns your shadow self currently has that are holding you back from that specific manifestation. And then you can start working on releasing it. There are so many different techniques to do this, and there's definitely a lot of confusing information on the internet. So if you're looking for a place to start, I do have a guided shadow work journal with 40 pages of book to teach you a step-by-step process to release these limiting thoughts and behavior patterns. And all of this information plus double the information is included in my online shadow work course. So this is actually a mixture of cognitive behavioral therapy techniques and purposeful journaling. So it's open to anyone of any spiritual background. And this is done by turning your unhealthy reactions into healthy responses, which will turn into healthy reactions over time. Reactions are automatic and responses are thoughtful. And this will create new neural pathways and in time will allow you to have more control in stressful situations in your life. It's turning off fight or flight mode and activating boss mode. Connecting with your shadow self and higher self is something you should do often. Generally, we connect with our higher self and work on our manifestations during a new moon, and we connect with our shadow self and work on releasing during a full moon. When it's an eclipse, check in with how you're feeling and go with either. If it is a mix of both how you're feeling, do a mix of both. And definitely don't let other people put their limiting thoughts and behavior patterns on you. Go with your own flow and do whatever feels right to you. In my opinion, anytime you work on your goals or shadow work, you're evolving and progressing and growing. And this is raising your vibration to get you to those manifestations that you're working on. When we decide to manifest, it's up to us to change our vibration to get on the same level as those things. That's why it's called aligning. Repeat or evolve. The choice is always yours. So what are you choosing today? Love you, Fierce Fam. P.S. You look cute today.